Hey, good morning. It is August 6th at 9:10 a.m. I'm your host of this video. This video, I'm going to explain to you guys where we're at with the budget with North Church Coeur d'Alene. I'm going to try to make my way through it, not too fast, but also don't want this video to be 20 minutes long. Again, can I just stress, if you have questions, if you have thoughts, if you have anything at all, please respond all. You could also call me or text me. But I want to give you guys a little budget update as we're looking at this. So right up here, you're going to see in column C, this was our starting amount of how much money we had to work with in Coeur d'Alene. So this is $220,000. Here's what we spent so far in that budget. So this is the electrical. This is one of the coolest things. As you remember, we got some bid in the very, very beginning of this project for $90-something on $1,000, and we spent $3,268 on Trevor. In the next video, I will tell you guys where we're at with the building, but I just wanted to give you a quick building update. We haven't spent any money on the egress door or ADA ramp, so that's still due. We have all the exterior doors are done. So we spent $20,000. That's with rekeying the door. That's for the 2 different door payments. And then Dan Wilcott also framed out a couple doors. So that's what that cost, but that is done. Here's the electrical. So we paid $25,000 already in electrical, or I'm sorry, HVAC. We are holding up on HVAC right now. We have all the equipment. This is what it's going to cost to have them put it in. We're just waiting on some framing, which I'll discuss later. And then here's kind of the rest. So we've kind of removed the steeple and fixed the roof. So that was $1,260. We've spent some money on painting. We just purchased carpet today, this morning. So that cost $9,250. That's carpet for the whole building. This right here is what's left to pay. That's what it costs for Dan to lay the carpet and prep the floors and do everything. So he'll prep all the floors, he'll lay all the carpet. That's what's going to cost for him to do that, and the materials he's going to need. The rest of this we have not bought already. Down here in the blue, now this is ministry, so you might have remembered kind of what Larry's talked about in the past. So out of this 220, we didn't want 220 just going straight to the building. So we wanted around this 60-40, 60% building, 40% ministry. And so this is what we spent on ministry so far. We've done some outreach. Part of this outreach is also like leader meetings, group meetings, pastoral meetings, lunch meetings, team meetings, right? So there's some of that money. We still have some money left for this summer. We have a couple more outreaches we're going to do. I'm excited about those. We've spent some money on creative arts, so the sound and lighting stuff that will go in. We haven't spent any money in kids. Hopefully that will happen in the next couple weeks. And then facility, this is just, we bought a fridge, some utilities and taxes. And then driving stipend. This you are going to see for next year. So in case this is left to pay. So this is what we still are planning to pay. Currently we have quotes on everything. However, as you guys all probably know, doing projects, things pop up, right? Like random stuff we didn't think about. So some of the stuff is like dump runs, drywall, water supplies for demo days. Here's some other stuff I realized we need to do. Trim for the floor, and then fence around HVAC. Those are things we're going to need. So you might see this like, hey, what exactly is random stuff? It's just things that have been popping up. I try to add things like, for instance, windows. We ordered windows. That cost $5,000, a little less than $5,000, but I added $1,500 for like install, like just in case something comes up and we need to have somebody reframe windows or something. So there's a little room in all of this budget, but this is truly like, oh, I forgot when we did carpet, I didn't think about trim around everywhere. So Working on those things that pop up, I kind of forget about, or like, hey, we didn't budget for like the $20 dump runs. So we have in our plan roughly $3,600. Oh, for next year, sorry, before we get to that. For next year, you're going to see 17,000. That's what we're going to carry over into the operational budget for next year. So we plan on putting 17,100 into the operation budget. That leaves us roughly $3,650, right, for next year, or left. So I'm just kind of keeping this here. Again, we're kind of taking this step by step. I'm going to tell you in the next video, like, here's where we're at with the building. Here's where we're at with ministry. If you need a reminder, red is like, we have to do this. Like, I have to get an ADA ramp. I have tried every which way with the city and nation to figure out how we don't have to do this, and I keep running up to bummer. It's a city and state code. We have to do it. This egress door we still have to do. HVAC obviously we have to do. This is the stuff I'm currently working on. We're gonna hold off on painting the outside brick until the end. And then here's some of the stuff we're kind of currently doing. Like I said, we ordered windows. We're going to begin landscaping soon. I have Mike Barr. He's going to start putting up the auditorium walls and the wall downstairs. Thanks, Larry, for helping us figure out the quote for this. But yeah, this is where the budget is so far. You can find this on the Google link. I think I'll make sure that it's shared with all of you if you don't have it. But this is where we currently are at.